thank everybody. Oh, really?
Thank you, Governor. It meant a lot to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
What's up, buddy? Kitty's out.
You can set it more in the middle if you want.
Well, I was trying to get the high ground here.
Hey, Eric. Eric, now
They'd be locked in that room forever.
Hey, George. George.
Started real quick. Come on, Terry. You guys made it all possible. How you guys? Thank you very much.
Here's the cheat right there. I got a film.
All right. All right, Wayne, you're our MC here, so we'll get started.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today to hear from the governor regarding the grant for Waukegan Park District. I can tell you, he is a gentleman, he is a man of courage, he's a man of commitment, and he happens to be my friend, Pat Quinn, Governor of the State of Illinois.
All right, well, thanks a lot. I know we have Senator Mike Frerichs. Where's Mike? He's pretty easy to spot. Come on over here, Mike. Mike voted in favor of the funding for what we're going to talk about in a minute or two here. We got our folks coming. We want everybody in. Nobody left out. Yeah. Well, you know, this has been quite a time here in Waukegan, and I wanted to come here this afternoon to make sure that we really honor our teachers who are here. I want to really thank you for what you do for our kids. So teachers sacrifice some of their present to help our kids' future. And it's very, very important we honor not only the job, but really the vocation of a teacher. There's all kinds of different teachers in life, and it's important that we honor every single one who go to school and impart knowledge to our children. And I was happy this week. I got a call from Mayor Motley, and he said, is there somebody here that could help bring folks together and negotiate a good agreement and make sure we go forward so school's open on Monday. And I called up Gary Chico, who I've known a long time. I appointed him to be our chairman of the Illinois State Board of Education. And Gary was here rather quickly, within a few hours. And he called me on my cell phone over and over again that day. And we were able to come together. It was so inspiring to see people of good faith on all sides understand how important it is to get kids back to school. So Monday is a really important day, I think, for Waukegan and for everybody in Illinois. Education first, children first. Our society, we always think about tomorrow. We're custodians of our children's future. We have to make sure they're well educated in school, and we have to invest in that. And as Governor of Illinois, I've tried to do that from early childhood to K-12, and then community college. We're building a new community college right here in Waukegan. The College of Lake County is going to have a branch here. Thank you very much, Terry. Good work there. Yeah. Terry Link, he's on everything. And I remember that day we were close to the lake, and we said we're going to build that branch. And then we also understand how important four-year university is. I was at our University of Illinois yesterday, and I was at SIU Edwardsville yesterday. Today I was out in the Quad Cities near our Western Illinois University at Quad Cities. It's important that we make sure that college is affordable for our students, and that is a big issue for our state. The number one source of indebtedness in America, it's not credit card debt, it's student loan debt. And we've got to make sure that we properly invest in our scholarship program. For these young boys and girls coming back to school on Monday, we want them to aspire to graduate from college, and we've got to make it affordable. And so I believe in education. And then, having said that, it's important that we educate the whole person. And our state a few years ago, thanks to Terry Link and Rita Mayfield, Representative Mayfield and Senator Link, they voted yes. And Senator Frericks is here as well, Senator Mike Frericks. They voted yes for a program, brand new, that invests in our parks in Illinois, our park districts. Our park districts are very, very important to all of us, whatever our age, but especially our young people. The program was basically to provide funding to park districts for facilities they need to help the folks in their community, young and old. And right here in Waukegan, there's never been, at least to my knowledge, an indoor swimming pool. And it's a little hard to swim at this time of year, and definitely as we get to January. And we live near a lake here, right here in Waukegan. And we mean business. We don't want any child being in danger of drowning. And there's some sobering statistics that a lot of kids don't know how to swim and haven't learned how to swim. And especially if they live near water, that's particularly a challenge to us. And so our Department of Natural Resources every year has a opening for applications for park grants. And our park district commissioners, keep in mind, they're not paid. They are not paid. They do this because they believe in it. They believe in helping everybody in their community. And the need in Waukegan for having an all year round facility for swimming and teaching swimming and learning how to swim and having fun and having fitness is very, very important. It's a part of life. And so the application was made by the Waukegan Park District, and I'm happy to say that the state of Illinois, on behalf of the people of our state, we're investing $2.5 million to build this swimming pool for the Park District of Waukegan. And we're not finished yet. Okay, because the Park District also understands that we have to be sustainable in the 21st century. That's a fancy word for energy efficiency, renewable energy, and water conservation. And we have to make sure that we make investments, kind of common sense investments, to help keep our water pure. And that's what we're also giving a grant to the Park District for $474,000, almost $500,000, to put up a permeable pavement parking lot and a rain garden. These are all things that are kind of new to some of us, but they're very, very important for keeping stormwater runoff from getting in our lake and getting in our waterways and getting in the north branch of the Waukegan River that can go into our waterways that we depend on so much. So the Park District has a vision. They understand the future. They understand that we've got to be very prudent with respect to how we handle water overflow, storm water, whatever the case might be, flooding. We want to have things that soak up all of the here she is. Come on along. You're not too late. All right, Rita Mayfield. How about Rita? Okay. You got the vote. You voted yes.
Yes, we definitely voted yes.
You're welcome. Yes. Okay. But what we're saying here with this, this permeable pavement and rain gardens can soak up that water and soak up that pollution, so it doesn't get in our lake or our rivers or whatever the case might be. And I really commend the Park District for applying to our Environmental Protection Agency in Illinois, and they won a grant. This is one of their EPA green infrastructure grants. So I really think it's a great day for the Park District that the permeable pavement is going to be at Clearview Park, and the indoor swimming pool is going to be at Hingston Fieldhouse right here on Baldwin Avenue. And we really look forward to a swimming program for every child. We want to have every child knowing how to swim. We don't want anybody drowning. That's not what we want in Illinois. We want to make sure we take good care of all of our people. And without further ado, I want to bring forward the senior senator in the state of Illinois. He's a good friend. I've known Terry a very long period of time, and he always works hard for education. He always works hard for making sure we have programs for kids after school, on the weekend, in the summer. You know, the Park District has day camp. It's very, very important for our children to make new friendships, learn new skills, really have the kind of opportunity to learn with others that we all aspire to. So someone's made that possible. Who voted for this is our state senator, that's Terry Link. Take it.
governor knows I'm a year older than him, that's why he says that. First of all, I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I know the mayor once said this too, but from the bottom of my heart, I want to say it's so great to have a governor that is concerned about teachers and intervened when it was necessary to get the job done. Governor Quinn, I will remember that to the day I die for what you did. As far as the Park District, I got to tell you, it's always the greatest thing in the world to vote for anything for a Park District, because they're the cornerstone of every community. When you have a Park District, people are happy, people love going to things. I was involved, Greg knows, a few years back to make sure that we got this building, and we got the sports park out there too. But I gotta say that this is the thing that the governor and the General Assembly, I know together, is committed to do, to make sure that this money is available so that every citizen in every community gets the benefit of a great park district. And I think Waukegan's got to be the proudest of having a fabulous park district. And what this is going to do is just make it that much better. And Governor, I thank you for this. I thank all of us for getting this done, because the only winners are going to be the taxpayers of the city of Waukegan. Will be enjoying this for many years to come. Thank you. And
well done, Terry. We wouldn't be here without Terry and Mike and Rita voting yes for the funding for this. And it's an investment because it pays great dividends. You know, when employers are looking for a place to grow, they ask about schools, and they ask about park districts. They want their employees, families, to have outstanding facilities, outstanding schools, outstanding places where you can have recreation. And someone who understands that firsthand is with us as well. Just arrived. We're glad you're here. And that's Rita Mayfield, our representative. Come on forward here, Rita. Okay, you're the one.
All right, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody for coming out today as well. This is truly, truly a great event. This right here is actually government at its best. This is when you see all three chambers working together, all three sections of government working together. You have your governor, you have your state senate, and then you have your representative. And anytime we can come together to do something positive for the community, it is to the benefit of all. I was very concerned about what we were going to do about a swimming pool in the area when we lost the Waukegan YWCA, because a lot of our children utilize that as a mechanism to learn how to swim. And when we found out that the park district here was actually looking into bringing a swimming pool back into the district, I can't even tell you how excited I was to have that opportunity for our children once again. It is something that we want to make sure every child deserves an opportunity to learn how to swim. And the fact that the executive director, Greg Petrie, was just so forward thinking. He didn't, he just kept moving forward. He's like, okay, we don't have a swimming pool. He saw a need, and we just moved forward and we made it happen. And it didn't take just one person. It was all of us working together. It was the community who took the time to answer those questionnaires, who came out when they had the community meetings on whether or not we should even bring a swimming pool into the area. Everybody played a part in this, so everybody deserves the accolades. And when this pool comes in, I want to see everybody that's here today. I want to see all of you here for that cutting of the ribbon for that swimming pool, and I want to make sure that all of our children are enrolled. Great people here. You know, just want to remind everybody, November 4th is voting with Quinn. Everybody's in.
Okay, that'll be another day, another moment. Okay, yeah, we're excited about it. The right to vote is a very important right, but we want people to exercise their franchise as they see fit. Now, I just wanted, we have a newcomer here. Are you with the...
I'm with, my name's Jeff, with the New Sun Sports Department.
Well, there you go. Okay. I'm glad you're here, Jeff.
And I can't swim, so I got to take lessons.
All right, $2.5 million investment by the people of Illinois in the Waukegan Park District to build an indoor swimming pool. Right away, we're going to get going on this. And we want to do it right here in a place that I think folks know about. This is something very, very important for the Park District, because there are some, as I said earlier, sobering statistics about young people, particularly kids of color, who haven't had the opportunity to learn how to swim. And there are just too many drownings, let's put it that way. And we don't want that to happen. If you save one life, you save the whole world. That's a passage from Scripture. And that's part of what we're talking about here, fitness, fun, having an opportunity to learn a skill that lasts a lifetime. And this is true for everybody, young and old. I think it's important to all of us know how to swim, and it's great exercise, but we've got to have a place to do it. We aren't San Diego, and I don't think our weather is ever going to be like San Diego. And so I think it is important to have something indoors that really works, and this is going to be an outstanding facility, and it is going to be good for all of those who go to school and maybe want to be on the swimming team. They'll have a chance to learn how to swim here and perfect their skill. And so we also now want to bring forward someone who is really at the heart and center of this. He's the one who got everybody together at the Waukegan Park District. They filed the application. It was competition. There were a lot of other park districts that filed their applications, but I'm happy to say that Waukegan came out with flying colors, and that's due to the great work of Executive Director Greg Petrie. I'm sorry. Greg, come on forward and say a few words. Okay? All right.
Senator Link asked me to put together a half-hour PowerPoint. Which one would you like? I'll have you over later otherwise. But on behalf of the Board of Commissioners and most importantly the residents of Waukegan, I'd like to thank you for awarding us this $2.5 million park and recreational facility construction grant. We plan to build a $7.5 million facility. And the money that is provided from the state has been matched by the Park District. It's a 3-to-1 leveraging of the money. It's a great investment for the future of our community. I just want to take a moment to highlight some of the benefits of this project. As Rita mentioned, we had several public meetings. We had over 100 people come out to the final public hearing. We had focus groups. Unequivocally, everybody wanted the indoor pool built here. It's fully funded from our current budget, thanks to the initiatives of State Senator Terry Link 16 years ago, who enabled us to get our bond authority back. There's no bonds, no tax increase, no referendum necessary. It's all within our budget.
All right.
This facility has a $5 million economic impact. Expanding it with the aquatics facility is only going to increase that economic impact. We are going to have jobs created for people on the scaffolds, not only building it, but we're going to be able to employ more youth here to run the operation. So more jobs during the summer and also during the winter now. It also, as Governor Quinn said, it addresses a public health and safety need by providing greater access to everyone in our community to our Swim Smart program, which does not just teach children how to swim and strokes. It teaches you how to be safe around water, what to do if you fall in. So we are going to be initiating programs to get every elementary school children through this facility to get exposed to some kind of a Swim Smart program. I also want to mention that our partner in this program is Barb Martin, from the CEO and president of Vista Health Systems. They are going to be relocating. Their cardiac and stroke rehabilitation program over here with us.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So you can see there are a lot of benefits, and there's going to be some great outcomes of this facility. But I'd like to just recognize our partners in this project. The Board of Commissioners, George Bridges.
All right.
Hey, George.
Tricia Foley, William Soraka, and Janet Kilkelly.
All right.
The president of our board, Terry Duffy, is ill and could not make it. I mentioned Barbara Martin, president and CEO of Vista Health Systems. Angelo Kyle from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity helped us with the grant application. Mayor Motley, a 18-year park board commissioner, now our mayor, great support of the Park District. Thank you. Mark Miller and his staff from the Illinois Department of Resources. He's not here today, but he's been a great supporter of the Park District. State Senator Rita Mayfield.
Oh, I like
that. She didn't get promoted yet.
She's still in the House of Commons.
State Senator Terry Link. But most of all, the best friend of Waukegan, And the best friend of Illinois Parks, Recreation, and Conservation is Governor Quinn.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you for the great work of everyone here. You know, I got sworn in on the 29th of January of 2009, and the very first full day I went to the convention of our park districts across Illinois. I was so inspired. It was down at the Hilton Hotel downtown Chicago, and there was just an ocean of people, all of them volunteers. They were not, the commissioners, as you know, they serve because they believe in the cause. So it was really inspiring, and ever since that day we've tried to do everything we can for parks. But Mayor, I want you to come over here for a second here. This has been hopefully a very good week for Waukegan. You know, we had a few downs, but we're on the upswing, and I really want to thank everyone who came here today. I know there's a lot of other things to do on every Saturday, but I believe in Waukegan and everybody in Waukegan, and I'm just glad we're on a winning streak, okay?